Many mistakes that men over 60 make are not due to carelessness, but rather ingrained habits that once seemed beneficial. What's truly alarming is that one of the most insidious errors might be hiding right in your kitchen. You could be consuming a product for years, believing it supports your heart and blood vessels, when in reality, it's quietly, day by day, undermining your male health. We're not talking about fast food or sugary sodas, it's fruit, the very kind many consider healthy. But depending on the type, growing conditions, and processing, some fruits can lower testosterone levels, impair blood flow to vital areas, and trigger hormonal imbalances that become very difficult to compensate for after 60. The first thing to understand is this: not all fruits are equally beneficial for the mature male body. Some are literally loaded with substances that mimic female hormones, so-called xenoestrogens. These chemicals enter your system through the skin or flesh of fruits treated with pesticides. Over time, they accumulate, suppressing testosterone production, disrupting vascular function, and reducing nitric oxide, a key molecule responsible for proper blood flow in areas critical to natural male function. A prime example is grapes. Yes, that small, sweet, juicy fruit often found on the table. Non-organic grapes are especially dangerous, treated with dozens of chemicals that don't wash away completely, even after thorough rinsing. Regular consumption of these fruits can lead to decreased vitality, accumulation of belly fat, worsened sleep, and diminished male confidence. And this doesn't happen over years. It can take just a few weeks. I've seen this many times. One patient, age 67, ate grapes every day, unaware that this wasn't just extra sugar but the reason his morning vigor vanished. Fatigue became constant, and his ability to maintain natural male function declined. Once we removed this fruit and replaced it with safe antioxidant sources, his condition began improving in just 20 days. His sleep normalized, energy returned. Most importantly, the heavy feeling of fading away disappeared, a feeling many accept as inevitable. But grapes aren't the only culprit. Even more dangerous are the fruits served as convenient breakfasts, fruit cocktails in jars and plastic cups. Especially popular with older adults, soft, sweet, and easy to consume. They create an illusion of healthiness. In reality, they're sugar traps, often loaded with high fructose corn syrup, a substance that spikes insulin levels, causes vascular inflammation, and suppresses nitric oxide production. This leads to loss of vessel elasticity and impaired blood flow, particularly in areas critical to male health. What's worse, these products are often marketed as light versions, no added sugar, in light syrup. But a fruit that's been sitting in a jar for months has lost its fiber, been chemically processed, and most often becomes a source of simple sugars and preservatives. This is not nourishment, it's a burden on the body. Another example. A 72-year-old man who drank these cocktails daily believed they aided digestion. Instead, he developed sluggishness, memory decline, and lost interest in maintaining natural male function. Everything changed when he switched to fresh, low-sugar and vessel-safe fruits. Within a month, he reported mental clarity, renewed energy, and a return of the inner vitality that seemed lost forever. As men age, their bodies become especially sensitive to even minor changes. What was unnoticeable at 30 can dramatically alter hormone balance at 60 and beyond. That's why it's critically important to realize even healthy habits need reevaluation. If you already sense something's wrong, it's not just aging, it's your body sending signals. And often the simplest yet most powerful step is to remove what's quietly destroying you from within. Continuing our discussion about how nutrition impacts men's health after 60, I want to highlight a common mistake many well-meaning individuals make: choosing foods that appear healthy on the surface but actually drain energy and disrupt hormonal balance. For example, you might not realize how a seemingly innocent sweet fruit snack can quietly sap your energy and lower your testosterone levels. Take kiwi, for instance. At first glance, this bright, tangy sweet fruit seems perfect, packed with vitamin C, fiber, and natural antioxidants. But if you dig deeper, there are details rarely spoken about openly. Kiwi contains relatively high amounts of sugars, which, when consumed frequently and in excess, can cause sharp insulin spikes. These insulin surges are real enemies of men's health. They suppress testosterone production, impair blood flow quality, and trigger fatigue that even a good night's sleep can't fully erase. Research confirms that men over 60 are especially sensitive to these fluctuations. Metabolism slows down, hormone levels fluctuate, and every unnecessary glycemic spike is a step backward, leading to exhaustion, reduced libido, and eventually weaker erections. Many don't notice this connection, but in practice, high glycemic foods, even natural ones, often lie at the root of early energy loss. That doesn't mean you should avoid fruits altogether. On the contrary, nature offers powerful allies that support men's health, boost testosterone production, and improve overall quality of life. Consider pomegranate, a fruit long known as the king of circulation, and for good reason. Its unique antioxidant profile helps improve vascular health by increasing elasticity and promoting better blood flow to all organs, including those critical for male vitality. Clinical studies clearly show that regularly drinking even a small portion of unsweetened pomegranate juice reduces oxidative stress and boosts nitric oxide production. This is the key to stronger erections and more intense sensations. Equally important is its positive effect on testosterone. Men who include pomegranate in their daily diet report not only better physical performance, but a renewed inner confidence, a return of youthful vigor, and a refreshed sense of vitality. It's important to understand this isn't a magic fix, but a gradual, systematic approach to health. Balanced nutrition, steady blood sugar levels, and ongoing care for your vascular system form the foundation of your male well-being. Pomegranate is not just a fruit. It's a tool to help your body reclaim its life force. Beyond pomegranate and kiwi, other remarkable fruits deserve your attention. Dark berries like blueberries and blackberries contain potent phytonutrients that fight inflammation and stimulate metabolism, especially crucial as you age. They support not only your body, but also your brain, improving focus and mood, which are vital for a balanced, fulfilling life. The key takeaway is this: not all fruits are equally beneficial for older men, especially when it comes to hormonal balance and energy. Choose fruits that don't trigger sharp sugar spikes and help your blood vessels function smoothly. Most importantly, listen to your body. If you feel drained, sleepy, or weak after eating, it might be time to rethink your diet. I recall a patient who struggled for a long time to understand why, despite all efforts, his potency was declining. After a dietary review, it turned out his habit of eating several bananas and dried fruits for breakfast caused significant insulin surges and testosterone drops. Simply swapping bananas and dried fruits for pomegranate and fresh berries changed everything. Within a month, he noticed better mood, restored night and morning erections, and most importantly, a renewed belief in himself and his abilities. Let your diet be your ally, not your enemy. Let every fruit you choose support your heart, vessels, and hormones. And remember, caring for yourself in later years means paying attention to the details. These details, the right foods, understanding your body's mechanisms, and a genuine love for your health, will make your life brighter, full of energy, and truly satisfying as a man. Watermelon is an amazing fruit that nature has given us not just for enjoyment on hot days, but also as a true helper for men's health, especially after the age of 60. It's often called nature's Viagra, and for good reason. Watermelon contains a compound called L-citrulline, an amino acid that the body converts into L-arginine. This, in turn, stimulates the production of nitric oxide, a key molecule responsible for relaxing blood vessels and increasing blood flow. For a man, this means not only a strong erection, but also an overall improvement in vascular function, which affects energy, stamina, and mood. Many men over 60 notice that erections become less consistent and strength decreases with age. This is natural. Blood vessels lose elasticity over time, and hormonal balance changes. Watermelon works gently, gradually restoring these important processes without causing sharp spikes in blood pressure or stressing the heart like some medications do. It hydrates the body, is easy to digest, and contains no fats or excess sugars when you choose natural fruit. To get the most benefit, eating a few fresh slices daily is enough, preferably on an empty stomach or about 30 minutes before a meal. Some prefer making fresh juices or smoothies that include the white rind just beneath the skin, where the highest concentration of L-citrulline is found. Adding a little lemon juice or ginger can boost the effect. These ingredients improve circulation and help the body function better. It's important to remember, watermelon is not a cure-all or a substitute for a healthy lifestyle, but it is an important part of the path to strengthening your health. Its effect is gentle yet lasting, and combined with proper nutrition, physical activity, and self-care, it helps maintain male strength and confidence. Now let's look at how all these simple and delicious gifts of nature come together to form a complete picture of health for men after 60. Age is not a sentence, but a new chapter filled with wisdom and experience. Even if the body changes, the inner potential remains. It just needs help to be rediscovered. Kiwi, watermelon, blueberries, and many other natural foods are not just nourishment, but true support working on the cellular and hormonal levels. Each fruit contributes its share. Kiwi protects and supports testosterone production by reducing stress and improving mineral absorption. Watermelon widens blood vessels, ensuring the blood is rich in oxygen and nutrients. Blueberries cleanse and strengthen vessels, protecting the brain and memory from age-related decline. Together, they create a harmonious effect that helps a man feel alive, energetic, and confident. But most importantly, it's not enough just to know about their benefits. You must take action. Regularly including these fruits in your diet, paying attention to your body, engaging in moderate exercise, getting enough restful sleep, and managing stress. These are the keys to living fully and enjoying each day. Let these simple but powerful gifts of nature become your allies on the path to health, strength, and joy in life. Because true strength in a man lies in caring for himself, listening to his body, and filling every moment with meaning.